Y'all, so I realized when I was recording my first video that I was talking too much. So I just want to sit down and let y'all know, you know, basically what's going on with these braids, because I get a lot of questions. So everybody wants to know, the first thing that they ask me when they see my hair is, oh my gosh, are those heavy? Yes, they are kind of heavy, and I'm just gonna let y'all know, because I'm not gonna lie and act like, oh yeah, my head not hurting right now at this very moment. Like, it don't hurt, but like my neck, it's more on my neck. It way down at times because these are kind of heavy, but they're not unbearably heavy. If these start annoying me how they are now, I just simply take one side, push it over, let it be in the back, then one side be in the front, and then it kind of distributes the weight on your head. So it's all about how you wear your braids. They are heavy, but they're not unbearable. You definitely can wear them. I've had them up for a week, and they, like, my head doesn't hurt. It's just really kind of like my neck pulling on them, kind of, sort of. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, who took the time to braid your hair all the way down? Honey, me. Listen really quick. I am not paying anybody to do my hair, only because who has the coins for that? You know, everybody get their hair done so much, but it's just like, y'all are paying for this. Like, y'all know how much hairstylists be trying to do you? Like, no, I'm not doing that. So I just do my own hair. I'm not a professional, so if my hair don't look professional, I'm sorry, you don't gotta wear it, period. But I'm just here, you know, letting y'all know that if y'all want to do some quick stuff, some cheap stuff, because this is honestly not even that expensive, less than $20, probably like $20, you definitely can do it. I got expression hair. I think I got about 7 or 8 packs, and I probably used all of them. I think because I went to the store, I think I got like 6 packs, and I think I went back to the store and got 2 more, so probably like 8. And I think I wasted like a whole pack, because expression hair, when I tell you this, hear me well, expression hair is nappy as shit, and it's annoying, because especially when you're braiding braids all the way to the floor, nappiness is just not what you signed up for, you know what I mean? So when I was braiding my hair, just to help, like a helpful tip, I used some leave-in conditioner. It was a spray leave-in conditioner style argan oil, that Cream of Nature. I used that. I used a dimming brush or anything to really detangle. I wouldn't use a comb per se, because the tooth, you know what I mean, it might get in the way. I just used like something bendable that could bend, like a Denman or like a shower brush, something like that, to brush through it and just kind of detangle it as I go. The problem isn't really when you undo the pack, because obviously it's not going to be nappy right out of the pack. It's when you're, you know, trying to feather out your ends. It's when you're trying to pull and separate and make your braids. That's when it's getting nappy. When you're braiding down and you're trying to share hair, and then you find it's a big clump right here, that's when you need the spray. That's when you need your brush, because if you're gonna get irritated with this hair, if you're gonna just start pulling on it and you don't have patience, you're gonna have to take the whole braid down and do it again. So you might as well just take your time, make sure that your hair is detangled, make sure that you're going through the bottom every time you make a loop, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can do a couple, 2 or 3, but you're gonna have to work your way down. You have to be patient. It did not take forever. These braids did take a long time, obviously, because they're to the floor, obviously because I was using some synthetic hair. I feel like if you buy better hair, for one, it'll probably work. I don't know if all expression pack hair is like just synthetic, or if you can get like a better grade. I don't really know, because you would have to use expression for it to be this long, unless you guys have like something else in your beauty supply store I don't know about. But yeah, I would just say take your time when you're doing these. I did do the parts really big, so they didn't take that long. And what stops your hair from being so heavy when you're doing it yourself is to braid loose when you get near the bottom or in the middle of your braid. When you are at the top of your braid, you're really just trying to disguise your hair. with the braids. So I would say do it tighter at the top, just so that you can disguise your hair. But after I get done, like probably about here, everything gets loose from the bottom, and that also gives it the bigger, chunkier look too. When it's all together, all of your braids together, it makes it look fuller and softer and just more attractive, more natural, you know what I mean? So just make sure that it gets a little looser towards the ends. But I did record myself doing a braid just to show you how I did it, just in case anybody wanted to know. Like, I'm assuming that everybody knows somewhat how to braid. If you don't know how to braid, I'm sorry, I can't help you here, not right now. But I showed you guys how I just, you know, put it in, how I make it stay, and all of that. So I just wanted to come here, let you guys know real quick, like, yes, these are heavy, but they're not that heavy. You're not gonna die, I promise. And they're really easy, to be honest, once you know, get in the swing of things, once you learn the hair, once you know how you want it, you know what I mean, everything's cool. So I didn't cut the expression packs in half at all. I didn't cut anything off of the expression. If anything, I feathered it out, made it a little bit longer. And yeah, I love these braids though. They're so cute. They catch so much attention. You guys don't even understand. Like, if y'all some attention whores, yeah, if y'all attention whore, y'all need to get these, because I swear to God, everywhere I go, people be looking at me like, oh my gosh, I love your braids. So I'm walking across the street, somebody done stopped in their damn car to tell me that they love my damn braids. Like, okay, man, keep it pushing. You holding up traffic. Like, but for real, I do like these. So just stay tuned for the video so I can show y'all what I do. And I also got some styles that I be doing myself too, you know what I mean, to keep them out the way since they're long, you know what I mean. I'm going to show you how to take a shower with them if y'all want to go to the pool or something, you feel me? If you want to be cute, you know what I mean, I got y'all. So just stay tuned. And thanks. Hey y'all, what's good, what's poppin'? So I am here today to give y'all the tea, baby, on my braids. Ooh, my Rapunzel braids. I'm about to show y'all how long they is first, and then I'm gonna show y'all just how I do it. Everybody keep asking me a whole bunch of questions. We'll get into that later, but I just want to show y'all the braids first. So these are how long my braids go. So these are get some from the back. And they're just really big, they're really long. I usually like scoop them to the side if I'm doing something where I'm about to sit down or something, get in the car. But they really honestly are decent. For how long they are, they're really decent. They don't get in the way too much. They are kind of heavy, slightly, but yeah, so now that y'all see how long they is and everything, I'm gonna just get close up and show y'all how I do them, because I have to redo them. Because really, like, they're bigger braids, so they're not gonna last as long. At least for me, because I have 4C hair, so my hair does not lay for shit. So I'm just gonna show y'all how I redo them, touch them up, how I did them to begin with, you know what I mean? Because everybody thinks like it's so hard and blah blah, but that's besides the point. We about to get into it. Okay, so look, I came back just to show you guys. For one, it probably took me about 5 minutes to take this down, only because when you're taking down, like, I understand some people probably are not taking theirs down, but if you want to take them down, like, you definitely can. You don't have to go buy any more hair if you just know how to take down the braids. So I just came, like, after I took down most of it. Ooh, y'all, I'm sorry. After I took down most of it, to show you, like, just to be careful when you're taking down your braid. If you have a knot, you see this? If you have a knot in your braid, don't try to, you know, chop it down. Don't do that. Just boom and tear it, because it's already substantial amounts of hair in here. You don't need those couple that are causing your snag. So if you have a snag while you're doing your hair, just tear that shit out. Period. Make sure all 3 pieces are separate and fine, just to make sure their integrity is maintained. How about that? And just work your way up, honeys and hunties. And I just want to say, like, I'm giving you all my little tips. Like, I understand I'm not a professional. I'm not. I just feel like if I'm giving you my tips, you know what I mean? You done clicked on this video to learn or to understand or just to look. If y'all like this video, please just like my video, because don't blay or hate. Like, how you gonna click on a video, learn some shit, do some shit, you know, even steal the shit, not steal the shit, but take the shit, you know what I mean, and try to apply it to yourself, and you don't like the goddamn video. Like, goddamn, what kind of hater is you? You know, like, fuck. So if y'all see this, just like it, please. Like, even if you don't do this hairstyle, can you just like it? Because I know that these braids is cute. Like them if you think my braids is cute. Like it because you think I'm cute. Just like the gosh darn video. It's not that hard. I'm not even asking you to subscribe because you done got to, for real. But just show me that I actually helped you a little bit. Like, dang, I took the time out of my day. Can you take the minute out of yours? Hello. This is how the braid comes out. And as you can see, it's already kind of formed like 3 because of how I wrap my braids when I do them. So it's already how it needs to be when I'm ready to put in my hair. Like I said, if you're not putting these in your hair, then you're just gonna start from where I'm starting now. So we're all good. I'm just gonna show you how I take care of my hair. I do have a rubber band in my hair because, like I said, I was doing these myself. I'm not on top of somebody else's head. I cannot just make sure that they're tight. So for a little reinforcement, I just put a rubber band on. It doesn't really break my hair off, especially because they're bigger pieces, especially because I don't wrap them too tight. I don't really think that you need an elastic band. It's not that serious to me. If you have like weaker strands of hair, maybe, you know what I mean? But my hair has been in protective styles for a while, so it's not that serious. Really, babes, it's really not. So I'm also grabbing, I'm gonna use 1 rubber band. I'm gonna use this leave-in just because I do have a normal leave-in, like a product leave-in that I could put in my hair. I kind of like this better just because it's easier. It's not as thick. It's lighter, you know what I mean? I can put as much or as little as I want just by spraying. And I'm also putting coconut oil in my hair. I'm doing this because I need to make sure that my hair stays moisturized. When I first put these braids in, I had just took another hairstyle out, washed it, and put it in. So I don't know about, like, for one, obviously after I take down a whole hairstyle, wash, detangle my hair, and get ready for the next hairstyle, I'm going to be a little less motivated. So I don't really remember how well I moisturized my hair. And I'm just going to pull all of this to the side. This is usually how I wear my hair, to be honest. But after this, I'm going to show you some styles that you can do. I'm just going to show you how I take care of my hair underneath because, like I said, this one is pretty dry, actually. It's pretty dry. So I'm just going to take the spray. Make sure if you have this that you shake it up because it like separates. It's weird. I don't really know what the products are. I'm gonna start from the base. Each side, I'm just gonna make sure that the base is actually moisturized because I feel like that kind of helps my hair lay better, shine better, make it look newer, you know what I mean? So it's not too wet, but I did just work this product in. But yeah, this is my shower comb. Still got some hair in it, but it's cool. And I'm just going to go detangle like y'all already know how to do. Just make sure I can run something through it, you know, easily. Once that is done, I feel like one of these in here trying to pull my hair. I'll take some oil, some coconut oil, about this much. You can see not too much melting. And I'm really going to focus this on the ends of my hair only because my hair has been breaking off. Well, it has it now because I keep it in protective styles. But before I started being so heavily into these protective styles this year, it was breaking off really bad. And I haven't really got my ends clipped either. My hair is now growing. I'll take like some hair vitamins and stuff like that. But I just want to make sure that the ends are blessed because I really haven't been treating them that well. But honestly, they don't look too bad. So we're cool. And then after this, you know, my hair kind of reverts back into this soft, fluffy, natural self. I just like to make sure that the base of my hair is tight. So I'll take it and I will twist it like this, kind of a little bit. And once I see that it looks appropriate, I'll just wrap my rubber band kind of around that little twist I did. It's not too tight, kind of like you're about to start a bantu knot or something. And I'm just going to tie my rubber band around it a couple times. So now that that's in, I'm gonna tighten it. I'm just gonna pull it this way. I'm gonna pull it this way just to make sure it's all the way down. And that's what my part is looking like. So to start the braid, oh y'all, I just gave myself nigga vibes. But to start the braid, I do give myself a twist underneath, only because, like I said, my hair is very coarse. So I believe that braids don't last that long in my hair because of the texture of my hair. It pops out easily, and once it's popping out, ain't no stuffing it back in, ain't no gel, you know what I mean? Like, it's just out. So I find that if you do just a regular twist, and I'm gonna detangle more because I don't like when my ends are tangled up. If you just do this regular twist in your hair like this, and then go and put the braid and just disguise the braid as, well, disguise the twist in the braid, it's easier for your braid to stay up. When I first did this, I did not do this, but when I was redoing the front, I did. So you see, you really cannot tell that I have twists in my hair. You just have to know how to disguise it. And really the way to disguise your twist is to just keep it tight. Keep it very tight at the top. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a few seconds. So give me a second. This looks like it was together. So I'm just gonna braid it how it was. So I can kind of tell what I grouped. I can tell how I grouped it because I can show you. You see how these two parts are kind of sharing some hair. You can tell that I grouped these two together because there's a gap at the top, but then they kind of share at the bottom. And then you can see that this is where the knot started. So that's how I'm gonna take it. But I know some people braid differently, so if you weren't to just start like this, I would just break my hair into two separate sections. I would kind of tease the ends so that they look all different lengths, just like this, and I would stop. So I'm assuming when I'm talking to you guys, I'm assuming that you know how to do most things. If you don't, you're gonna have to go to another video because I'm not the best teacher at things like this. And then I will just grab the hair and begin to braid. I don't know if you guys can see. I hope you guys can see. Now I'm braiding. And then when you get started, your hair probably will kind of nap up. You have to be very patient when you're doing styles like this. Don't get irritated with the hair, even though I do all the time. If you get irritated with the hair will get irritated with you. And you're gonna have to probably take the whole braid down because the bottom is gonna look like a crazy knot. You're gonna have to re-detangle, and you're gonna have to lose some hair. You're gonna have to add some hair, and it's gonna be a disaster, honey. So you just make sure you take your time. Make sure you're motivated. If you're not motivated, find some motivation. Watch some YouTube videos while you're doing it. Watch this. You know what I mean? Look at some girls with some cute hair, because I will want to give up. It'd be hard sometimes. But like I said, it's kind of impossible to see this twist. And that's how you want it to be. So that it's just easier to disguise your hair in the braid. And they have a longer upkeep. That's just me detangling. So after I get to the bottom of my hair, where my hair is, which I have not all the way reached it yet. These stupid snags. And the funny thing is, I know you guys can't see me really. Let me see. Okay, so look, babes, when I get to the end of my hair, this is how your braids are not, this is how you prevent your braids from not being as heavy. And it's as simple as braiding a lot looser once you get at the end of your braid. I have to tuck this just a little bit better because that was the end of my hair. And I know some people use gel too, but like I said, gel doesn't work with my hair at all, so I just skipped the whole process. I feel like it's wasting product, but if gel works with you, you should definitely use it because it'll help maintain your braid even longer. So when I get at the bottom of my hair, I start braiding very loose. Like when I say very loose, it's kind of like a kid braid. But the only thing is you want to make sure that your braid is consistent in how it looks. Braids are really 90% about how the braid looks. Let me take that back. 70% about how the braid looks and 30% about how your parts and your knots look at the top, kind of knots, if that's what you want to call them. But even if you're not the best braider, it's kind of okay, because if you can just continuously braid down in a straight line, all of your braids, when they're together, they're going to look a certain way. They're going to look like neat or uniform. And it makes sure your braids look so much better. I might have to get on this chair one more time, which is annoying. But look, I'm just going to consistently braid down, loose as hell, like literally loose as fuck. The only reason why I'm doing it kind of tighter right here is because something's going on right there. I don't really know. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, y'all should care. I'm letting y'all know y'all should care, but I don't give a fuck. If y'all want to be popping, take your time. Make sure your hair is all the way straight. I'm just going to keep braiding all the way down. The way you can like make sure that your braid stays consistently straight is just braid with the same tension all the way down. So like I said, if you're braiding loose, don't start braiding tight. Or if you're braiding and sharing hair, make sure that all of your sides are equal so that one side doesn't look too chunky or it doesn't start curving, because that's how you can tell if you took time with your braids. If your braids end and they have turns and they look like, y'all know them strings we used to play with all the time when we was kids. I don't know if y'all used to do it, but it was like you could do like circles and shit, like with different colors. Some people braids be looking like them strings. They be going round and round in circles, and it's a braid, baby. It's just supposed to go straight down. It's not supposed to, turn. So I would just say be careful with that. So when you get to a point where your braid is long as hell, and look, this part right here, don't pay this no mind. This is not my actual hair. This was a knot in the hair that I'm going to just cut off because I don't have time, and I told you I don't care. But like I said, when you get to a point where your braid is long as fuck and you just don't want to deal with it anymore, I honestly just put it under my chin and keep on braiding.
And you just got to keep pushing it back, and you can get to the end pretty quickly. I'm going to kind of show y'all. And when I was taking my hair down, this was the worst part because it gets small. And that's why taking it down is very tedious, because it's like just a long ass small braid at the bottom. So I'm just going to continue to braid this down. And I braid them all the way down. Like, I know that they're long, so you feel like maybe you could cheat. I do cheat a little bit, but basically I'm braiding this all the way to the floor, so. I know I look crazy right now. Y'all just gonna have to deal with it. I'm trying to help y'all. Up there on a screenshot. Yeah, just keep braiding on down.
This is enough. I don't give a fuck. I wear my hair just like this. I wear it down, and it gets a little heavy like this. I'm not even gonna lie. Just on my neck, like, so sometimes I just push it all back or push it up. But that's just the first time. So then The second way I wear my hair, I have this. What is this? I have these in there. I did have 2 of these, and one was lower, I believe. I don't have that right now, so I'm just gonna use this one. And I like to kind of wrap the ones with this around it. Oh, I can't even see it, hon. How about this? I don't know. You still can't see it. You usually can see it like right here. But then I'll wrap this around a couple times, and I will tuck it through one of my braids, pull it pretty tight, and just have the rest hang like a fountain, kind of. If I want to make sure it's secure, I'll just wrap it twice, like under another braid too. You know, so that it won't come out. And this is definitely my second style, and this is how I wear my hair all the time. But yeah, so I wear my hair like this, on the side, ponytail in the front or in the back. And then I have another one. And this is just simply half up, half down. So I'll take some of my hair. Sorry, my stomach go low. I'll take some of my hair like this. Maybe like one more. I'll take one braid from the bottom, and I'm literally how I just wrap my hair on the side. I'm gonna wrap it the same way, except for you just have to be careful that, well, I try to be careful that like the braid is wrapped correctly and neatly so that it looks a certain type of way. But it doesn't really matter. Just wrap your hair around your ponytail, honey. You'll figure it out. And this is my second style. Let me tuck that. Y'all, I'm so bogus for this because I know good and well this is not how I put my hair up. I know good and darn well. I usually just pick them up from the back. But this looks okay. Not that great, but it looks okay. So I do the half up, half down, baby. And then, you know, if you want to bring it to the front while some is in the back, you can also do that as well. And I'm just giving you so many poetic justice vibes. Can you feel it? Can you dig it, baby? Can you? Well, I also can show you how I take my showers, because that is essential. Or like, I have a pool outside, so sometimes I want to go to the pool. My hair is obviously too long to just be in it. So I'll take my hair from the back, I'll wrap it around same way I do. Sometimes it just comes from my normal everyday style to the bun at the end of the day. And it's just how I wear it. But I'll have this little bun in, like I said before. And you can always just position your braids however you want them to fall. And then I take this, my hair, and I'm just dividing it in two. I take one side and I just start twisting. Just start twisting until you get a buckle at the top, like this. And I start twisting it around itself. So you just keep on twisting till it buckle. Keep on twisting around the buckle. And kind of tuck each one back. At least that's what I do, so that it can stay secure. It's not gonna stay all day. You might have to do this again. I know you're gonna have to do this again because it's so thick. But if you take your ends and make sure they're well tucked, it'll stay for a good little minute, like an hour or two, maybe even 3, depending on how good your buckles is, honey. Because sometimes my shit fall right back down and be pissing me off. So then you wrap the other side. I wrap the other side opposite of where I tucked the first ends, so that it's kind of counteracting itself, holding itself up better. And then I'll just take this big ass bump and look like an extra head and kind of push it down, push it to the back. You know, I'll just walk around like this, to be honest. And you know, I don't even know what I'm saying, y'all. I'm basically fooling y'all because, I mean, this is big and dumb and stupid, but y'all would know that I have braids all the way to my gosh darn feet. You know what I mean? So this is the last style. If you want to make this a style, baby, you want to go to the grocery store, baby, you want to go do a little shopping, you know what I mean? You want to put this in your hair because you don't feel like, you know, scooping it. Y'all can definitely do that. But thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to like, Don't forget to like my video, bro. Everything I love, like my video. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.